Howdy, my name is Roy and welcome to FruitoType. When I first saw that deceptively simple question on my TempHack application, if you were a fruit, what fruit would you be? I thought nothing of it. Now I realize that it is not merely a conversation starter, but a deep question about one's identity. Without further ado, let's begin. We start off on the homepage with an animated vectorized image of Giuseppe Arcimboldo's Fruit Faces paintings. Truly the most fitting artwork one could use in a project such as this. As we scroll down, we get to the crux of the issue that prompted me to make this app. Identity. In a world where originality is plagued by scarcity and individuality is lost among the masses, developing a unique identity is paramount to success. First, we need an icon to define ourselves that is unique to us only. However, it must also be graphically consistent in case this tool is required for use in an organization. And finally, it must be flexible enough to account for the near infinite combinations of personalities in this world. Introducing FruitoType, a procedural generation framework for imaginary fruits not of this world, leveraging real fruit anatomy combined with speculative biology to create the perfect representation of oneself. It is endlessly variable and infinitely expandable. Every section, every attribute, and every feature can be customized and expanded upon. But how does it work? First, we take human traits such as facial composition, openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism, a combination of external and internal characteristics of a person. Then we put it through a mapping function so that they can influence the different fruit types, as well as the sections of the pericarp and the seed and various other factors. Additionally, an image taken of the person's face is encoded or hashed into a random ID that also provides further identity and uniqueness to the fruit itself. Now the introductions are out of the way, let's proceed with two demos. First through the regular route, then through the sandbox. We begin with a facial analysis with a 68-point landmark feature detection using OpenCV and dlib, as well as a few other libraries. As we start the analysis, you can see that as we position ourselves in front of the screen, the key points are being drawn. In this case specifically, we are taking a look at the jawline angles, as well as general face symmetry, the eye ratios, eyebrow positioning, as well as the mouth corner shapes and the nose as a center line. If we position ourselves correctly, we can take a snapshot which records the traits and allows us to move on. Next, we submit our own rating of our various internal personality traits, such as our openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism, which all go into the final product of the fruit. Now, as you may notice, key features such as exocarp features, as well as the various ratios of the mesocarp thickness, exocarp thickness, and whatnot, are kept as the identity of the fruit as a species. However, within the species, there obviously can be some micro variations in the environment that cause for them to grow differently. This is represented by the random ID. Let's say if we shuffle it to a new random ID but keep every other trait the same, then you can see that the overall characteristics of the fruit still stays the same. It is still the same species. It's just that micro variations can occur, such as in the color's saturation and general shape. Now let's look at the sandbox. The sandbox is a comprehensive tool for producing and analyzing every single fruit that can be generated with this. You of course have the same option to do a completely random fruit. However, the key thing to note here that all fruits all of their data is fully encoded within this semicolon separated line list of floating point values. If we copy that and say paste it in here, it auto-populates all the fields from fruit type, symmetry, the various functions, growth functions, seed colors, and etc. And now we can edit it. Let's say I want the seed color to change to a new base color. Then we simply press update fruit. And now as you can see, the internal seed color has changed and nothing else. With this tool, you're able to fully customize it as you need for various needs. And that is it. Thank you very much for listening and happy hacking.